Well, something kicked me out when I mute. Oh, it's still a couple of minutes early. I guess he has a couple of minutes. I'm missing him.
My
Though
apologies, Your Honor. I was still muted.
I had a great staffing yesterday. Except we've got a little issue. Miss Sabrina. Miss Sabrina, where are we?
I'm here.
I know. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
I'm good. I just got home. Well, I got home like 30 minutes ago. I went to go do a UA.
You went to go do what?
A UA?
Oh, very good.
Yes, I was the first one there.
Excellent. Excellent. What is going on, Miss Sabrina? We're having little issues. What's going on? Tell me.
So, for one, it's summer, and I don't know like what it is about. Well, I mean, I know what it is. The kids are out, so we stay up watching movies, and then in the morning they don't have to leave right away. It's not like we're getting ready for school and all of that. And I oversleep. I don't have an excuse except that I oversleep. And then I went almost 2 weeks without an air conditioner and I couldn't sleep. So then I would sleep past my morning blow and then not wake up till like 9. So
Okay.
I'm trying to make excuses, I just, without the air conditioner, it really it put me off for the whole month, really, because I couldn't work because I didn't have, the right temperature in the salon. And once I finally got it, the guy came on 4th of July and was able to hook up my air, and it's been a lot better, but it's so hard for me. I know.
If it was the air conditioner, July 2nd was the first time that you did a 12-hour no blow, 12-hour gap. Then it happened the second. You said you fixed your air conditioner on the 4th. Then there's no more after the 4th.
Yeah, because I mean, the kids are out from school.
But the kids were out from school even way before them.
I understand that.
Yeah.
I'm not making excuses. I messed up, and I don't want to sound like how I'm not trying to be a victim. I'm not trying to justify what I did. It was an honest mistake, Miss Rangel. Like, I've been doing so good with everything in my life.
Honest mistake. If that's the case, there were 3 mistakes.
I know that.
Mistake is a one-time deal. A one-time deal. This wasn't a mistake. This is a pattern this is a pattern in a behavior, a patterned behavior for a certain period of time. And 12 hours you can drink.
But I'm not. That's the thing. Like, and there's.
You're not. Okay.
I'm not. I mean, I don't even leave my house. I don't even have a life. Like, I stay home and I literally just sit here waiting till my freaking psycho ex-boyfriend gets out of jail so that I can be cautious to make sure he doesn't come look for me. I don't even do anything. Like, I think about my probation 24/7. I'm trying everything that I can.
You're trying. I know you're trying. I know you're trying. Nobody can say you're not trying. No, Miss Sabrina, I'm not saying you're not trying. I see it. We've seen it. We've seen a major, awesome difference. I see a progress, but people fall off. People fall off. And so if you would just tell us, be honest, tell us,
you have
like,
I I swear to you, and you could even talk to my mother-in-law. She sees what I go through when I wake up late, and I'm like, I wake up late and then it keeps going because my anxiety gets so bad that it's like my body shuts down. I'm like, oh, whatever, like just sleep. And I miss everything. And then I find my phone like with my son. I'm like, Max, you know not to take my phone, baby, like while I'm sleeping, and I hate to have to say that it's my kid's fault. So of course I don't say that. I don't miss my blows during the day.
Yeah. It was the 5 a.m. one, but it left a 12-hour gap, 11-hour gap, and I think another 12-hour gap. There were 3 times. See, when you were doing so well, you weren't missing, you weren't doing, then all of a sudden there you are, 12-hour gaps.
Yes, because
That's why we get on high alert.
no, and I understand that. Trust me, if I was in your guys' place, I would be like, she's messing up. And that's where it messes with me, because I hate to look like that person, especially, I can't go back to jail. I don't want to let my kids down. I let myself down. Like, I have been through so much, and I'm so proud of myself because I have not relapsed. I'm so proud of myself because in the past, I would have looked at this like the end of the world and would have been like, screw it, I'm in trouble anyways. But I'm not that person anymore.
Yeah. Okay. I understand. I understand everything you're telling me, but there's something. When I see you doing so well, and then, oh my God, 3 times so bad in 12 hours, and in 12 hours, you could have a couple of drinks. It causes high alert. I have to, in staffing yesterday, we're talking about safety for you now. So, Sabrina, you got to tell us the truth.
I swear to you, I would 100% honest.
Okay. Okay. We're talking safety. Safety's on the table now, but
I swear, I won't miss any
now is
blows.
your time. Okay. Miss Sabrina, now's your time to tell us the truth.
Yes, and I have told you guys the truth. I swear to you.
Okay. You've not been drinking.
I promise you, I swear on my children, on everything. I have not been drinking. I have not. I wish you guys.
Now's the time for you to be honest.
And I am honest. I am an open book to you guys. I am so honest right now. I promise you. I know better than to lie to you, Judge. I know better, and I cannot leave my children. I have done nothing to risk anything because my children are the only thing I have.
Okay.
And
okay, this was your opportunity to be honest with us. Okay, because honesty goes a long way. You know that. And I had to be honest with you and tell you that safety was discussed. Safety was discussed for you as a sanction for 3 times. But we didn't understand, Miss Sabrina, you know that on July 2nd, you had a 12-hour gap and there was some concern and they had to talk to you about it and they were going to talk to me about it. And then you do it 2 more times after that.
And trust me, I know, and I beat myself up over it. I swear to you, like, it eats away at me because I don't want you guys to think that, because I know it's reliving last year all over again. And
Right. But it's not reliving last year again. Don't even go back there. People have relapses. People progress, do great. And then they have a little relapse. There's nothing wrong with that other than be honest, confront it, suffer the consequences, and move on and do better. So
yes,
that's why I'm giving you every opportunity. I'm begging you to tell me the truth. I really am.
me.
Okay. Okay. You're saying telling me the truth. I can't prove otherwise.
I
right?
you.
Yeah, we can't prove otherwise, but what about a hair follicle test for you?
I mean, if I can get help with somebody paying for it, I'm more than happy. I did it last time.
No, I know. So now you've got to pay for it. You did it three mistakes.
Okay,
Yeah,
I will pay. I can
you
get
did
them.
three mistakes.
Yes, ma'am.
Gotta, you gotta pay somehow, Miss
Yes,
Sabrina. We can't,
I will do
somebody
it.
can't keep bailing you and bailing you and bailing you.
Yes, I will do it. And my dad will pay for it because
Who will pay for it?
my father will pay for it because
Okay,
he supports this.
okay. Good, good. I'm glad you have somebody that'll support you and that believes in you. Okay, Miss Maylene Flores is telling
Did my UA.
And
you
yesterday you
you
went in the morning as well, Miss Sabrina?
I know, and it's I don't know what to say. Like my anxiety, I sat here and I cried to my caseworker. I cried to my therapist. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to explain
tell
to
me
you.
to tell us the truth. That's
I tell you the truth. Oh my
all we
god!
want is the truth. If you're
And
drinking, Sabrina, we want to help you. So you missed yesterday, you missed today. It's 5 times already, and you know that that's the issue.
I'm not drinking. I'm not doing anything to put my probation, my children, my life, my house, because if anything happens to me, I'm not going to have everything when I get back because I'm still trying to get back on my feet from being in jail.
Sabrina, something is going on with you
I
for you
don't,
to have 5 missed gaps, 12 hours, Miss Melin.
No, Your Honor. Yesterday and today she missed the 5 a.m.
Yeah, but how much is the gap?
10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, Your Honor. 9 hours.
Not yes. She misses the 5 o'clock. She's got a 9, 10 hour gap.
can
Gap. This is 5 times. Sabrina, you were perfect, perfect, perfect for month
yeah,
after month after month after month after month. So what is going on?
the fact that, I have a life outside of probation and I have to pretend like everything's perfect or else you guys think that I'm drinking. I feel like I can't even have a bad day. I had no air conditioner. I didn't know how I was going to pay my rent. My utilities are all way past due because it's constantly trying to catch up. And my anxiety, I have PTSD medication that I take, and I take it and I don't wake up. But my children weren't here Thursday, Friday, Saturday because they had a tournament in Las Cruces. I was alone by myself for the first time in I don't know how long. I take my PTSD medication. What happens? I don't wake up. There's a million things that go on in my head, and I don't even know why I do things. I don't know. I don't think my doctor even knows, but I'm trying and I'm begging you to understand where I'm coming from. That I can't. Oh, I don't even have the words for it. I swear to you, I'm not drinking. I will get the money. I will do the hair follicle. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it today. I don't care. I'll do it because I'm so
But,
strong.
but this is okay. And then this is the other issue. What are we going to do if, let's say that you're telling us the truth. Let's say you're telling us the truth. And it comes out negative. The fact that you have created 10 to 12 hour gaps has to be sanctioned.
Well, everybody else gets work release, so I suggest that I get work release too because I wasn't caught drinking I don't drink, and I will say that, and I don't plan on drinking after I get off probation because I was a horrible person. You know, I want to help people that were just like me so they don't feel like nobody understands them. It is very hard to keep it all together for myself, for you guys, and most importantly for my kids, because they can't see me upset. And my anxiety has this really messed up way of doing things like this to me, because I get so overwhelmed that I sleep because I just want it to just go away. And then I end up oversleeping. I don't do it on purpose. Trust me, you think
No,
I
but
want to.
you've been perfectly fine until July 2nd. You were perfectly fine and you still had your PTSD, you still had your children, you still had
Yeah.
your medication, you still had your business, you had all of those stresses still. All of a sudden, July 2nd, you unraveled. What happened?
Oh,
That's our perspective. You've
I
had all the
ex-
excuses you've just given me. You've had them for months and months and months when you've been successful. So
yeah.
what happened
I mean,
July 2nd?
I I don't have a reason. I can't sit here and tell you because there's no reason I didn't. You know, if you want me to be perfectly honest, this is a perfect example. Something that nobody knows. You guys don't know about it, but I lost a baby in April. I was pregnant, and that still didn't push me to drink.
Can I ask whose was it?
It was the same father.
Your ex? It was your ex?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And you didn't drink in April.
Oh, I did. And you know,
Okay.
it was very hard for me, and I didn't talk to anybody about it
Mhm.
because, you know, I didn't want to live it. I didn't want to talk about it. It was.
How many months were you?
I was 11 weeks.
Okay, well, I'm sorry that happened to
And
you.
I'm
I'm
just,
sorry.
I only bring it up because something like that was so detrimental to my life, and I still didn't drink, Miss Rangel. Like, I am very, 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 very sorry that it looks that way, but I promise you, I promise you, I'll do anything.
But once again, still, Miss Sabrina, let me try to say this nicely. Let's say this nicely. Your standard operating procedure, okay, your behavior and your pattern is to defend and deflect. Defend and deflect. So you're in a lot of trouble. 5 times, 10 to 12 hour gaps. And you choose to tell us about this thing, this bad thing that happened to you, this terrible thing that happened to you right now.
Yeah, because I'm desperate for you guys to see. This isn't
That's
something.
a defend mechanism. That's a defend and deflect. Yeah, I did bad, but look at what I went through. Yeah, I did bad, but look at the good. Yeah, I did bad, but look at what I've gone through. Sabrina, that is another affirmation to me that you lead a double life.
No, that is
You
not.
didn't tell us.
Then I should.
You're not honest with us. That's another affirmation with you.
Exactly why I didn't want to say to begin with.
So I have to tell you, you telling us that, you disclosing that to us at this moment made matters worse for me. Because you're still using your same addictive defense mechanism, which is defend
But
and defend anytime you're in trouble, number one. And number two, you're still leading a double life and you're not honest with us.
I am being so honest.
Yeah, but you weren't in April. This is July. You weren't in April and you bring it up when you're in a lot of trouble.
No,
Yes,
no.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
My God.
Yes, ma'am.
I was just using it as an
Ma'am.
example.
You didn't use it as an example. You used it, you wanted us to feel sorry for you so we wouldn't sanction you. Or to prove
I
the fact that you didn't
you
drink.
can sanction me. I'll do, you know that I'll do everything. I don't ever say no.
Well, safety's on the table now. Safety's on the table. We discussed it seriously, I'm telling you. We're gonna sit, we're gonna discuss everything again, staff it again. And let's see where it goes, Miss Sabrina. Let's see where it goes. Sabrina, this is not good. This is not, you're still leading a double life.
Miss Rangel, I promise you, I don't even have my own life. I'm trying to be perfect for you guys.
We don't want perfect, we want honesty. I don't want perfect. I don't want perfect. Yes, Judge, I screwed up. Yeah, I've been drinking. This has happened. This has happened. This has happened. I've been drinking. Okay, Sabrina. What are you gonna do to fix it and make it better? That's all I want. I don't want perfection. I want honesty.
And I'm being
And for you
honest.
to say that I want perfection is offensive.
It's not
After
true.
all this time that you know me, all I want is honesty.
And I'm being honest.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I don't
anybody
have to humiliate myself on YouTube. You think I like that? I don't.
Miss Flores, anybody else has any question, Miss Sabrina? Because we're gonna stop this again, because I think, safety maybe.
No, Your Honor, I'm just a little bit confused because I never knew, nobody knew, not even the caseworker when I spoke to her. That she was
What?
having issues with the medication, that she was oversleeping, but yet she goes to bed late, she doesn't blow a 10. So it's just a lot of confusion, Your Honor. With her.
Well, my life is not. I'm not saying anything anymore. I tried to explain to you guys, but it's like it's so frustrating because I've tried so hard. And it doesn't matter what I say, like you guys are gonna think I'm trying to play the victim, and I'm not. I take full accountability for everything I do. I just don't want to leave my kids.
I know, Miss Sabrina, but what did you think 5 missed blows of 10 to 12-hour gaps each was gonna lead to after you've sat in jail? I've given you work release. I've given you 30 days straight. Sanctions generally go up, they don't go down.
My sanction went up. It definitely did. And
It's gonna go up again with 5 missed. What are you thinking?
I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that I blow 7 times a day and it's all I freaking think about. So when I go to sleep, my mind just wants to get away from all of it.
6 times a day. You're not the only one. Everybody in my court, they manage to do it. So you're going to victim. You're going to victim status now. You're doing victim mode. Everybody in my court does it and they have no problems with it.
Okay.
You're going to victim. I'm not going to let you go to victim. I don't want to hear victim from you.
Okay.
You're not a victim.
I'm not.
Well, you went to victim. I blow 7 times a day, that's victim.
All right.
Anybody have any questions of Miss Sabrina before we, anybody?
I don't have a question, Your Honor, but I do want to make it clear for Miss Sabrina that the kids should be going to sleep early. They should be going back to school in about 2 weeks, and they should stay in a consistent schedule because it's very important for the children to sleep there at least 8 hours straight.
Okay. I totally agree.
And
But
I highly
You
suggest
should
for
be
you-
telling that to my ex-husband, not to me, because they come home whenever they please, and I have no say in any
I-
of that. And
I'll
that's
be
what
more
I've
than
dealt
welcome,
with.
Sabrina, to talk to your husband and mother-in-law, because I know
Yes.
they pick them up and everything. Okay? But I suggest for you to be in bed as well, at least your 8 hours, ma'am, because we're allowing you to blow at 10 and then at 5 a.m. So those are your 8 hours of sleep. And if your anxiety is that bad, ma'am, it's because you're not sleeping well. You're not having a consistent schedule. And I will let your caseworker know as well to check on your medication to see what is going on with the medication as well.
My medication is good. It's just my PTSD medication, and I talked to her about it yesterday. But I mean,
Follow up
there's
as well.
yes, sounds good.
So the children should be in bed already asleep no later than 9 p.m. Okay, ma'am? And I'll be doing a visit. And
Yes,
and your children should be in bed already.
if they're home.
I'll make sure they're home, ma'am.
Thank you.
Miss Sabrina, if you needed help with that, why don't you reach out and tell us?
Because
The mom. You're the mom.
I just want peace in my life.
You're the mother.
I understand that.
You're the mother.
They also took care of my kids while I was in jail, and I came out of there not knowing what the heck I was doing anymore. I came out feeling like they took control of the kids, and you know what? Sometimes I just don't want to deal with it because there's so many other things that are going on that I'm like, okay, at least the kids are happy, at least they're okay. But you know what? They come home, I'm hungry, I want this, I want that, and it's 10 o'clock at night. You know, it's I'm trying my best still to be a single mom, and I think I thought I was doing fine. But I have a very hard time asking for help or telling people anything, and it ends up kicking me in the butt later, and I'm working on it. I'm working on everything, all of it, and I just want you guys to see that I'm trying. It sucks because I feel like I can't even talk because I'm gonna say something the wrong way, or I'm gonna make somebody upset. So I'm just not gonna talk anymore. I don't know.
Anything else you want to tell us?
No.
Okay, we're going to staff you again, Miss Sabrina. We'll let you know.
Thank you.
Okay, bye. Mr. Bazan?